The things I've learned in my 20's and what I look forward to most from here on out. Um, First off, I learned it doesn't matter what you're doing as long as you're doing something. By that I mean I kept on trying to do the biggest thing and not focus on my most natural gifts and doubling down on it. I always wanted to challenge myself and go for something harder. If it was too easy, I would just ignore it and say, "Oh, it's not worthwhile." But what's easy to me might not be easy to you. What's easy to you might not be easy to me. So that's a natural advantage that we're given that we need to focus on. Second, in my 20's, I learned that your friends don't tell you that they're your friends. They show you. If you're around people that have what's called vampire energy, meaning when you're around them, they drain you, maybe they're not a good friend. If people start to get jealous when you start to pick up momentum and try to hold you back or pull you down to their level, then it's time for you to cut off that tie because we become the fifth version of the four people we spend the most time with. If we spend our time around hustlers, we become hustlers. If we spend our time around brainiacs, we become brainiacs. If we spend our time around leaders, then we become leaders. And you might be saying, "Oh, well, I don't have anybody like that around me. I don't know how to get to those people." We have books, we have social media, we have the internet, we have podcasts, um, we have music, we have all these different ways to reach people now that we haven't had in the past. So it could be somebody like me. Pay attention to what I'm posting and you'll learn what I've learned and start to shortcut your way to who I am now instead of who I was in my 20s. Third, um, your priorities start to change once you hit 30 and you realize that what once mattered doesn't matter. You don't even care about what other people have to say. Um, because we only get, the people think about YOLO, you only live once the wrong way. They're like, "Oh, you only live once YOLO, so you might as well do something silly or dumb or stupid." But really, you should take advantage of your youth, or you should take advantage of the time you're in now or the season you're in now and be able to understand that we have the ball in our court. Like when we have that focus, that attention, that priority, that mindset, that ability to drive that driven focus to have success, then take care of it, take advantage of it, and don't look back. Let hanger-ons let go. Let bygones be bygones. Let it all be water on the bridge. Let it be motivation. Let it be fuel to the fire. Fourth, we have to understand that appearances do mean a lot. Me, I like to dress down because I have a decent face card, nice teeth, good hair. So I don't really like that much attention, but sometimes attention still finds me. I feel like if I was that dude wearing the white forces or the Travis Scotts and the chain and me always staying clean, then people gravitate towards me more than I can handle. So I'm humble, right? I don't. Back when I was younger, it wasn't even me trying to be the life of the party. It was just my vibe and how people responded to it. Not to sound arrogant or conceited or cocky. It's just I have a gift of gab. I'm a people person, and I guess I'm so much easier on the eyes. So you have to be able to take account for the way people respond to you and realize that the way we present ourselves predicate on the response we'll get. They say it only takes 3 seconds for a person to formulate an opinion about you. And it's hard to, you can't make a second first impression, but if you're around them consistently, they'll see you through your true character. And finally, um, I learned how to stay in control of my narrative. And that's about just consistently allowing my reputation to precede me. It's funny because there's people, I guess, that'll say something about me all like, oh, he's crazy or he's weird or he's lame. But when that person meets me, that's I've been talked about too, and they take into account who I am versus the person that said it. They're like, oh, wait a second, it clicks, it all adds up. It's like, oh, that person is the one that's crazy or weird or lame, and Lance, you feel me? He's real. But I don't really gossip. I don't spend time on rumors. It's just before my brother passed, he told me there's only two types of people on this planet: the people that do the talking and the ones that get talked about. So which one would you rather be? Um, Finally, the things I'm looking forward to in my 30s and beyond is this continued ability to stand on business, um, allow God to continue grooming me into the man he wants me to be, and learning and understanding that I'm on the right track and we're on the right track and you're on the right track. Um, as I said in the previous video, you live a little, you learn a lot. So don't stop living, never give up, and understand that we are all the chosen ones, all of us. It's about if we choose ourselves to live our lives to our ultimate ability. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. This has been the Lane Stance. Thank you.